Today, we're going to get fucked in Cepheus Protocol. So I'm cranking up the difficulty, max to infection rate, max to gas towers. Oh, missing. And we're going to turn up the health of all of the zombies to 10 times. And you might be saying, Garen, why would you do this? You're going to lose the game. And the goal is to actually lose the game. So in the last two videos, I talked a lot about how to get better at RTSs and talking about opening sequences and drills, but technically we didn't actually drill the opening sequences. Today we are going to drill the open sequence of this game, and you might be wondering why. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Garen. I've been playing RTSs for 30 years. I was top 1000 in Age of Empires 4 on launch, as well as top 500 in Company Heroes 2 and 1. And I've been playing every RTS under the sun since RTS genre was a thing. And this channel is probably just going to be teaching people how to get better at RTSs. And one of the things that you have to do to get good at any RTS is drill out and master your opening sequence of the first 5 minutes of the game. In RTSs, games and wars are won not by your skill set and ability to manage stuff, but usually through economy. So your ability to scale. So any RTS has three phases. It has an early game, a mid game, and a late game. And in early game, the goal is to get as best positioning and resource management as possible and scaling your resources as quickly as possible. The way that you win early game is with hyper-aggression and micromanagement. In mid game, games are usually won purely on skill. So the player that has better micromanaging, better ability to hop between different scenarios or front lines and manage their troops and not have them die, and just in general outskill their player, usually are the ones that win mid-game. But late game, if games go on really long, usually the deciding factor is actually economy. It's most resources that are rare get depleted, and usually you're battling just through pure economic force. You're just sending Zergs out as much as you possibly can, and it's whichever player better managed their economy, that is the one who wins in the late game because they can produce more firepower forward to beat their enemy. But the way that you get good at late game is by mastering early game. So in early game, every single unit you have needs to stay alive. Every single resource point that you get needs to be captured as quickly as possible. And you need to secure a front line as fast as you possibly can to prevent the enemy from outscaling you. And that is what we are going to drill today in this game. So what I'm going to do is fire up this game, and we're going to see how fast I lose. But the goal here is to see what was done wrong. So through this video, we are basically going to perfect the optimal build strategy, the optimal starting strategy in Cepheus Protocol in current development of the experimental branch as of today, which is January 8th, 2026, which will obviously change as the game progresses. There's still a lot of bugs and stuff that are not running correctly in this game, but let's get into it and see how quickly we die. Okay. We're in the game, and first thing I'm going to do is we're going to put all the assault squads in one helicopter, and we're going straight to attack the enemy, and we're putting the engineers in the other helicopter. And our goal is to locate Patient Zero as fast as possible. We're not even going to wait for the gas cloud to show up. We are just going to start immediately. And I've been having issues with my hotkeys. See if they, okay, 1 is jumping, 2 is jumping, so they are working now. They weren't working in the last game, which is good. But one of the issues with the hotkeys, I can't jump, so when jumping the camera, it seems like the camera is positioned directly over the unit. It's not actually centered, so like if I zoom out, see how it's, developers, if you're watching this, could you please change the code for the, I think it's Pythagorean theorem is the actual equation, but move the trigonometry in the code so that the unit is centered on the screen and the camera is pointing at the unit, not centered directly over it, because this is disorienting. And when you're constantly switching out hotkeys and units and squads and stuff, you can't keep track of that stuff mentally. When you center, it should look like this. So what I'm going to do is play top down, which might be really disorienting, but I'm doing this for like maximum level gameplay. Also, the scroll speed is still really slow. I don't know if it's my mouse, because I've got one of those mouses that kind of clicks as you're rolling it, which really sucks. for scrolling quickly. I don't have like a spin wheel, camera zoom speed, camera speed. Let's see. Yeah, my camera speed is still really slow, which takes a lot of time to scroll back and forth. So devs, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know if it's just my mouse, but scroll speed's really slow. So we're gonna build directly in the center, and I'm gonna start. We have to capture resources. We have to get, the goal here is probably going to be resources. We need money as quickly as possible. So the other two gameplays that I've recorded so far, we didn't really focus too much on money. But since we are mastering and perfecting the opening sequence, it's going to
tell me where to go.
Be nope. It's going to be
heading to LZ. Tell me where to go.
Alright, helicopter's down, and then I gotta scroll all the way in. That's gonna be painful. Actually, I think I'm just gonna have to play like this, unfortunately.
Give me more work.
Alright, so we're immediately gonna put up this, and we're taking all the other engineers, and we're dropping them on points. We're just gonna leave one engineer to build the base, because we need cash as fast as possible. So we're gonna drop our barracks first, because that's going to airlift in. So this will be the proper build order, and then as he builds this, let's see, is he building it? Yeah, he's building it. I think I can build that. And then, so since we know that Patient Zero did not spawn over here, and I don't see him over here, we know that this side is secure, so we're going to start over here.
Tell me where to go.
And then hopefully he's not center. Hopefully he's not right here. So let's check. I don't know where. He is. Okay. Well, we're playing frontline, so we're playing right in the center. So we're going to drop on airfield for our second engineer. And sometimes we can get him to parachute. It would be nice to just be able to parachute him down and not have to stop. I haven't really figured out exactly how to do that yet, though. So I don't know how. That would be nice, devs, if it's not cheesy or in game, but to have like a button to just like parachute out quickly. That would be nice. And what we're gonna do is do a flyby and find Patient Zero, and we're not going to aggro him, and we're not going to lose our helicopter this time, because last game we lost our helicopter. Alright, Patient Zero's front line. Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Heading to LZ.
And the infection rate is going to spread extremely quick, and the gas cloud's going to expand extremely quick. So the very first thing that we have to do is get tows. All right, helicopter's here, and let's see if I can just parachute out. Nope, I cannot. I don't know if fast roping is faster, or as soon as he's out, come on, go. All right. All right, we're getting cash down, and I'm just going to land him, so that way I don't have to micro as much. And we need our squad. We need XP, and we need to not aggro Patient Zero. Or if we do aggro Patient Zero, we need to pull him away from the front line, which I think we'll just do with the tows. So we're going to drop away. Actually, I want to see where the next gas. I think one spawns right here somewhere. So
heading to LZ.
We're gonna wait for that spawn, and also I have to just keep an eye out on that hit kilo, because there's no audible cues of the kilos taking damage, which is unfortunate. And we're gonna hotkey this base for our base on 3. So now I can hop to my base. Unfortunately, again, the camera disorientation is weird. So what I would do to cheat for hotkeys is I'd actually build like a decoration here, so we can just put down. I'm not going to do this right now because it's going to take too much time to run, but I just dropped this $15 morning cone here, and then I can probably hotkey that cone, and then my camera will snap right here, and that will be ideal. I do need to get these. Usually I have my home base key on my mouse, which is a good place to put your home key, and then you can just constantly be hopping back and forth. You'll see a lot of high-level players in RTSs, it's almost painful to watch their streams or watch them play, because they're just constantly jumping back and forth to their different stuff, which is disorienting when you're watching it, but it's super effective when you're playing. So that's down. Now we are immediately going to get a battery, out. And we need maximum amount of units on the field as fast as possible. We will helo some in, but we're literally just going to run them to the front line. And I think we might even need to get tow Humvee, or get some crow Humvees down to get some killing fields rolling. We need fast MGs circling the tower as quickly as possible. So after this is down, we are going to do a motor pool, and we are going to probably put it, I want to put it on the corner so that way we can pull gas and fuel, refuel and ammo very quickly and rotate out. So we'll slap it down right there. So now I can come through both roads in the cross section, and I think we'll try to use one of the crows to bait Patient Zero away and get him. We don't want to drop him in here because I think he increases infection rate and then it spreads quicker. So we'll probably try to bait him like over here somewhere. All right, let's keep going.
Tell me where to go. Heading to LZ.
All right, helo's almost there, and we need XP as quickly as possible to get tow Humvees out. And we might just have to literally, how much are tow Humvees? I can't remember, but we need to save at least money's worth of 3 tow Humvees to take out the tower. All right, helo's down. Next engineer is out, and then what we're gonna do is I will probably run this engineer over here, and we will pick up. So this guy's about done building. We will pick up him as it goes, and
party all night.
Again, I don't like pausing this game. I would like to do this like live speed, but because the settings and the hotkeys are screwed up, it's harder to play at a high level without pausing, just because the functionality isn't where it needs to be for high level play.
Heading to LZ.
I'm not seeing the next tower. All right, this guy's good.
What?
So we're gonna, to save time, we're gonna have him run this way so that we can pick them both up and drop him off. I gotta keep. Another thing is I have to. I want to be able to shift, right click. Is it? Can I do? Is it doing waypoints? No, it's not. I still can't hold down and set waypoints. We just have to click really far and then
Give me an order.
have him build that, and we're gonna pick up this guy. I just have to keep moving this helo
Heading to LZ.
and hope that
Do you have something for me to fix?
over here.
What can I do for you?
Tell me where to go.
I just have to keep clicking like really far away. Okay, we already got runners, and we're gonna upgrade this one to get more money. Pick up this guy.
Huh? What?
This one's almost done. I think we will pick
Tell
them
me
all
where
up.
to go.
I saw runners over here. Where'd they go?
Heading to LZ.
Oh, that's a builder. Let's get him where he drops. Get him. Oh god, they're so freaking strong. What's he attacking? Hello? It's so freaking strong. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Looks like he's slow though. He got slowed. It would be nice if there was some kind of crowd control system. Maybe like drop gas and it slows him down. That would actually be some interesting. You see that in a lot of tower games. All right, we got $32,000. Let's see how we're doing on the base. I need to get units out instantly. Do I want assaults or do I want? I think we're gonna have to do assaults. Or sorry, heavies. Just because we need the ammo and we need the DPS, and we're just gonna max out as many as we can get. So we're broke now. Let's see if we can drop again.
As you order.
Oh no,
At your command.
no.
Give me orders.
All right, we're gonna
Throwing a frag.
GP and oh, I can flashbang. Duh. Ah, I should have done that earlier. Yeah, stealth.
I'm at your command. I've got this under control.
Tossing a grenade.
I'm at your command. Moving out.
Got
It's
him.
time.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a little bit of XP for that. Okay. So next run, $9,000. How's the gas cloud? Gas cloud's good for now.
Ready and willing, sir.
These zombies are strong as hell, so we're going to keep very large squads together. We need all. Okay, they're already right there. Okay, well, we're gonna get a base wipe on wave 1, and
Do you
they're
have something for me to
just
fix?
running right past us. Okay,
Nope.
those are all blow-ups too. So those guys we're not gonna be able to kill them in time, and they're probably gonna wipe my squad. So I might actually just let them. I don't even want to fight them. That's just bad news bears. So
I got a lot of
oh,
bullets.
we got
ready to
spitters
go.
here. Okay, they're firing. I'm gonna just put these guys on. Let's see, Helo's squad 1, Builders is squad 1. We'll do squad 2 here, and we're just gonna set. We're definitely gonna need medics for healing, for sure.
I'm at your call.
And we need explosives. We're gonna need a lot of explosives. Yeah, I'm gonna have the engineer. Just put up grenade
Give me an
launchers
order.
everywhere it can. We need as much AoE damage as humanly possible. We're gonna do 3 GPs in sequence, and then we'll probably put the last ones over here. But we'll clear this wave first.
Uncle Sam ain't gonna like this.
Okay. Oh.
Tell me what to kill. Officer!
Okay. Do we have enough? No, we didn't get any XP for that. XP is weird in the first early point of the game. I don't know if maybe it's
I'm at your command.
Tell me where to go.
not a thing. Get him out.
Give me more work to do.
We're gonna drop him over here. Gas cloud is getting really big. We've got to get toes out. That's our next buy. Toes. Well, we don't have toes. Shit. We need XP. We need XP really bad. And that guy died. I'm going to drop off this last engineer,
Tell me where to go.
and then we're gonna grab the heavies and put them in this last helo. I said I wasn't gonna lose my helo, and I
Tell me
lost
what
my
to
helo.
kill. Ready to go.
All right.
What do you want? Give me something to shoot already.
We need to get.
Uncle's gonna like this.
I'm gonna switch this to circle, just so we have 365 tight coverage. This guy's out. We're gonna roll back. We need XP, but we also need survivability, and we cannot. Those heavies will die
Party all night.
if they try to take on an entire wave. There's just not. We don't have enough DPS to handle that.
Aye, sir.
What are you guys doing? Get over here.
Ready.
And we're gonna run the engineers. I'm gonna put a checkpoint here. All right, that's built. We're gonna put a checkpoint here, and when this
Give me an
guy
order.
is done, we're gonna run him forward a little bit. And here comes the next wave of zombies.
Tell me where to go.
Helo.
Ready and willing, sir.
Where's my engineer?
What can I do for you? Engineer.
What are you doing? Where are you going? We gotta protect the motor pool too. Looks like wave's gonna be coming through here, so we will put another back line 3. These 3 can cover these GPs, and then we need to open up sight lines so that they. Okay, we didn't get that cleared, and I don't have something for that.
Copy that.
Let's get 6 in the chopper. Down that line. Still don't have enough for tow.
What can I do for you?
You need to get back over here, rebuild these, and we're just going to use the GPs because they're super cheap. And we now have enough for a tow. No, we need 3. We need 3 points for the tow. The gas cloud's getting kind of big. All right, engineers are running. This guy is going to put a checkpoint. I think we'll try to cover right here. We do need to push. We really do need to secure up here to play this right, because it's going to spread. We're going to have 2 towers back here. All right, these guys need to move over. Oh. We gotta get sight lines.
Flying MG, radio.
And we need ammo. We need ammo pretty bad.
Copy that.
Engineers, get the grenades up. Rotate these guys. Don't let the engineer die. Spitters. And they're attacking our back base. That base is going down. I can also selecting. There's also some kind of bug where like you select and they don't always select. We're low on ammo, or we gotta get an ammo crate going. We're just gonna have to put it front line. We do need to go take out this roaming squad because they're gonna take out our bases. It would be nice to have another engineer, but don't have time for that. And we're gonna roll out our toes. Actually, we can't because we don't have enough experience. How much are they? Because I need to float this money. 5,000, so I need about $17,000. Crows are cheaper. Let's get some more DPS out. We really need as much DPS as possible to defend this base, and we probably will get more money, so I'm going to get one more. And it might, not right now, but it might be worth it to get a mule at some point.
Got a lot of bullets ready to go.
Our GPs are out. Let's get this helo over here and
Give me an
start
order.
getting our defenses up. I'm gonna put these defenses on this corner, and I really don't have money for the defenses right now, so hopefully these guys don't die.
Build all day, all night.
Yeah, I don't have money to build that right now. I need the toes up
Trigger
immediately.
fingers
And this engineer needs to build this ammo box faster because we're bingo. We're out of ammo. I need to get sight lines here for these GPs so they can cover. I think they can cover. Yeah, barely. We'll put them back a little bit so the GPs can cover. Get the throws up, and here comes the brutes. And oh god,
Radio.
these guys are dead. Again, no audio indications of helos taking damage. These guys are gonna get wiped.
Ready to go. Out.
Run! Damn. Okay.
Copy that.
Alright, base. Got crows up. And we still only have 2 XP points.
What?
Get some more grenade launchers. I feel like I'm 3, 6, 7. Where's my other grenade launchers? This is not... This is another bug, devs. It says that I have 10 out of 10. Definitely do not have 10. I have 7. So 3 died, but it didn't reset the... I can't build more, which is bad. In a scenario where you're playing max difficulty. I put all my grenade launchers right here. They're not out on the field. So I'm missing 3 GPs. And there's more. Easy. And what's our doctrines at? No, we're not even close. And it's getting close to our base.
Roger, sir. I'm at your command.
Did you call?
Okay, well, this is game right now. We're gaming. We cannot put up any defenses. We don't have the money. We have to get the toes out immediately, and I might even have to just dive with the toes and the
Tell me what to
MGs.
kill. Sir. Copy that.
We're gonna switch the formation to a column, so I can. Yeah, that's some damage. That's some damage. Okay, now looks like they're back. That was odd. We'll put some MGs down because we're gonna need it when we dive. And I just need experience. I just need crows, or I need toes. Here comes another wave, I think. I saw that drop. Come on, send me more hordes.
Did you call?
Let's go
I'll
aggro
be
some,
right there.
but not patient 0.
Driving there now.
Please no patient 0.
Heading there now.
Yeah, the crows. The crows shooting 50s. Yeah, they're shooting 50s.
Did you call?
What do you want? Holding my ground!
Get these
Heading there
spitters
now.
wherever they went.
Heading there now.
Where did they go? Thank God there's not like zombie speed increase there.
I'll be right there.
They're running from me.
Uncle Sam ain't gonna like this. I'm not being paid by the hour.
Did you call?
Okay.
Did you call?
Well, alright, so
Moving out.
crows are unit 2. I might need to move these, well, the GPs are fine right there. So we got 18,000. We have enough now for toes. We just need, okay, we got it. Alright, toes coming out. And I'm not population capped, thank God. We got 4 toes. That should be enough to take out the tower. Wow, these brutes are, oh, the brutes are hard. Alright, MG's down. Oh no. Oh no. I bought crows, not toes. Shit. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. And now it's nighttime. We're gonna get wiped. We're getting wiped. This is wiped. Yeah, I'm just there's nothing I can do. We just lost our other bases in the back line. Maybe we can kite. We can't kite. There's no way. Yeah, that's we got 1 toe out. Come on, pathing. Pathing, come on. Oh, I didn't build these GPs. No, these GPs aren't built. I could save it. I could save it. Don't lose the toe. Don't lose the toe. We're out of bat. We don't have power. All right. Evac. We don't have any engineers. We can't. Well, we actually did kind of clear it, but we don't have any builders to... Oh, wait, no, we do have engineers. We do have engineers. And, we got 1 health on the motor pool. Okay. We have to hold the motor pool. I'm still gonna try to dive this. And, no, there's the motor pool. It's gone. Yeah, that's game. So, okay. So, review of, what we did wrong. Obviously, I lost both helos, which sucks. Let's just dive the tower, see what happens. But
Heading there now.
nope.
Driving there now.
This way. This way.
Did you call?
This way. Do we still have the toe? Is the toe still alive? Hold on. Let me turn off the toe. I don't think the toe's alive. Nope, it's just crows. I really screwed up on that one.
Did you call? Moving out. I'll be right there. Call.
Yeah, so losing the helicopters was bad news bears. We have to not lose the helos. Yeah, so that's game. Yeah, so we can't lose the helos, but it's just so hard to not lose them with the micromanagement, all the stuff that you have to do, and you can't set waypoints, so it's really hard. It's next to impossible to keep the helos alive, unfortunately, without having the ability to set shift right click and drop a bunch of waypoints. Like, what if that doesn't make sense? Like, what I should be able to do is hold down shift and then right click back and forth a bunch of times, and if I do that, that'll give me like 30 seconds of the helo microing automatically. Like, it's a mini micro of it going back and forth for like a good 30 seconds, and then I can hop over to my other squads and do other stuff. Wait, my guys are still alive?
Give me
What's going on here? And where's patient 0? I think patient 0 is right here.
I've got your 6.
We're bingo ammo. I wonder if I can grenade. Let's see if we can grenade. Can we grenade dive a tower? Maybe that's the strat.
As you command. On the go.
See how much damage
Tossing a grenade.
grenades do. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, grenade. Okay, grenade dive is the strat. Grenade dive is the optimal strategy for killing tower quickly. It's not toes. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm glad that we continued this to screw around, because I've now learned that we can... Let's see, we did about... How much damage did we do? So I would say 3 grenades would take it down to the second bar. So we probably need 10... Okay, so we need 10 assault guys, which we could do 2 vehicles that hold 6. We could also do helos. I could helo drop. I could helo drop the tower. That's super risky though. I think the downside of the Humvees though is you got to drive through everything to hopefully you don't face check a squad of zombies or horde of zombies. The helos we could drop on the corners, so I could drop them here. I could drop them here as long as we're strategic about it. I think the helos might be the way to go. But we've got to get the engineers out there building for cash. So I think the game plan is going to be the same engineers in one helo, assault squad in the other for XP. We'll drop the assault squad on a building, and then we will have to capture. What's the optimal way to do this? Maybe it's build a motor pool, and then motor pool with a jeep. Maybe we use the helos for the assault squads, and we get a jeep for the engineers. How much are the? Well, I don't have a building anymore. I don't know how much the jeeps are. Because you got a cash constraint, and you need assaults out as quickly as possible. You could do the crows, but I think the crows only hold 3 units. Let's check it out. So back to Alcatraz. And pandemic, gas tower. Okay, all the settings are the same. We're gonna turn down the brutes, just because those brutes were ridiculous. We'll do 300% on brutes. What's block? If on, types will not be able to run. Oh, you can make them walking zombies. That's interesting. Melee damage. We don't want to increase the melee damage for sure. Let's take down the hive. The hive drones we'll do the hive drones at like 50%. Spitters. I think the regular zombies and the spitters were kind of fine. We actually wiped them. I was surprised at how well we did. I thought we were just going to die instantly from the first horde. So let's see what this next run does. Okay, so assaults, engineers.
I'm at your command.
Tell me where to go.
Alright, same thing. Engineers are going center. Hopefully we get a little bit better of a spawn this time. Alright, assault squad's going to be hotkey 1, hotkey 2.
Tell me where to go.
Alright, it's not here.
Heading to LZ.
Not here.
Tell me where to go.
Gotta zoom all the way in.
Do you have something for me to fix?
Okay, so we're gonna do the helo strategy. We'll just have to do a motor pool. We're just gonna have to do a motor pool. And we'll drop this back a little bit. I don't like the barracks being on the front line. And then we will do a battery instantly. And we'll do 1 tent. And then we will do the money thing. And then we will do the money pool. We're going to be delayed a bit for cash because we're not instantly flying. Actually, you know what? You know what I should have done? No, I did this wrong. I should have put 1 or 2 engineers in this helo. We're going to run it back. Yeah, we got to put 2 engineers in the first helo and drop them to build, and that way we can get more cash quickly, because we can't wait. We have to get cash rolling very quickly. So we'll put 2 engineers to base. That'll be pretty decent build speed, and then we'll do 2 engineers on the other one, and then as the assault squads come in, we'll just bring the helos in to drop on the gas cloud. And also, we could experiment with shotguns. We could get some SPAS 12s to the engineers or even the assault squads, because we're gonna be close quarters. Like we're gonna need some heavy we need heavy DPS and range DPS as well. Yeah, I think shotguns might be a decent buy for half the squad. Half assault, half shotguns, and then we can have a spread out damage of like some range damage and some intense damage. Alright, so I think we... Wait, so how many engineers do we have? We got 6 engineers, so... Yeah, we'll just do assault squad here and engineer squad here.
Tell me where to go.
What's going on? Nope. Why is... Nope. Okay, assault squad, engineer squad.
Tell me where to go.
Not seeing them here. Not seeing them here. Okay, so here's another thing. Do I drop the engineers now and have them build, or should I locate the hive first. I think we should just, we're just going to build everywhere, so I think we should just drop. We will put an engineer here. Come on, land.
Where to go.
This landing sequence is not working. There's definitely a bug with the landing.
Tell me where to go.
We'll put this guy over here.
On the go.
Alright. So engineer. Wait a second. I thought I had 4 engineers in this. Wait, did I screw up? I didn't screw up. There was 4 engineers. I could have swore there was 4 engineers on that other helo. So we only have 4 building engineers. Alright. I'm gonna put the barracks on the road. So we'll do barracks here. And that there. Power block. And then we can get this up probably. And then a pop tent.
Ready to go.
Hopefully gas cloud,
Heading
gas
to
thing is
LZ.
not over here. Not seeing it. Oh,
Heading to LZ.
drop this one here.
Give me an order.
Build that one up. This guy's gonna go. Is there one over here? No, that's that one. We'll have this engineer run over here. So I think another thing I'm learning here is there's definitely going to be a perfect sequence of drops for engineers to run and build. I think actually, yeah, what I'm going to do is have this engineer run here.
Tell me where to go.
This helicopter is not going to drop. He's going to drop over here. And then that engineer is going to run over here. So they'll meet in the middle. All right. Helos are coming in. Have not located the hive yet. Okay, hive is airfield. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to drop. It's a much better start. Pop tents are coming down. So this is the perfect sequence is these. And yeah, I don't even think what we need to do the Humvees. We could grab a Humvee just to pick up the engineers quickly. Alright, this engineer's down now. And then what we can do is you can set 2 waypoints. So now this engineer is going to be... We don't need to micro this engineer for a good, 2 minutes, because he's going to build this one, he's going to run over and build this one. So we can just forget about the engineers. So, this is reducing reducing the amount of management you have to do in the game. So we drop one here, build here, and then immediately set a waypoint to build here, and we don't have to worry about that engineer for a while. And then we can go pick them up if we need to.
As you command.
Now, we need assault squads, and we need to... Now, the downside of the airfield is there's no clear places to drop the assault squads. Fortunately, they do have grenades, so we could wave clear pretty efficiently. I think we're going to drop them all together, and we'll just, if the zombies get too close, we will clear them with a grenade spam. And I think it might even be worth it to start with pistols, because there's let's drop the ammo in the pistols, and then if they get close, we grenade them, and then we waste all the pistol ammo and grenades, and then swap to machine guns to wipe anything left. And that's just more efficient because we have low ammo right now, and once the squad's out of ammo, they're dead. So we have to get in and out quickly. So we need at least 10 soldiers. We don't have population yet, so we currently have 4. So we need 6, 7. Each helo can hold 6, so we can get a total of 12. So we need, let's do some shotguns. ACR blow up. I don't want to spend a bunch of money because these guys are going to die. Spazzes are the same as shotguns. How are the... What's the difference between... I know I said I'd take these out, but if I can just read this, I don't know which pistol's better. So 30, 10 rounds at 25, 20 at 15 rounds. So these are better. So we're going to roll P22s. And unfortunately, now I know this, so I don't content creation for the devs, remove those statistics from the game and just let people figure it out through content creation, because it helps with your marketing.
Engineer ready.
You see that a lot and AoE.
Moving there.
Okay, we got that up. Yeah, we're just gonna get as many engineers as possible. We'll do 5. So we got I spawned 3, 7. Let's do 4 shotties, and then should I do an operator? No, because they're gonna die. I don't want to waste $6,000 on some guys are gonna die. So I got. Wait, what did I get? 4, 7, 11? Oh well, we'll have some excess, and we're gonna upgrade our remaining. Let's get these. Okay, we already upgraded that one. That one's getting built. Let's refuel.
Give me an order.
I think we are gonna get a Jeep. We'll get a Crow. 3,000, 3,500. Yeah, we're just gonna get a Crow for the engineers. We'll get 2. Oh, I can only get 1 right now. I probably should have. How much pop cap are the Crows? They're 2. So yeah, I should have not gotten one of those soldiers, and then I wouldn't have to wait for this barracks to be built. Okay, so these guys are rifles. I do want to try to
I love hard
mix
work.
up the rifles. We'll get another Crow out for the engineers, and so we're gonna dive the tower. Assault squad's probably gonna die. If they don't, that's great. It's more units to man it or to have on the field, but they're probably gonna die. And we're gonna put another population tent down because we're gonna need to just get units out as quickly as possible. All right, this guy's going. We're gonna upgrade this one, and we'll upgrade this back one that he's going to build. I don't think we're going to upgrade the Civic Center because they're going to push. They're going to hit this Union. They're going to hit Union, and they're going to hit Civic first, and this one. I don't think they're going to push. I don't know how the AI works. I don't know if they continue to push or they only push the sectors that are adjacent. I'm assuming it's just adjacent, so that would be good game info to have.
Ordering. Moving out.
These are the shotgun guys, so we're gonna put 2 in this one,
As you command.
and we're also going to get them out. We're gonna drop them out and save ammo. All right, Crows are coming down. We'll put these 2 engineers in the first Crow, and the other Crow will come
Give
pick
me
these
more
guys
work
up,
to do.
and we'll get them to the front lines. All right, so that's full. These guys are just gonna go over here, and then we're gonna exfil these guys for a second. We're gonna switch to pistols.
As you wish.
Tell me where to
All right,
go.
helos are full. Okay, helo 1, helo 2. We will scout. First, I want to see patient 0, see where the hell he's at. These guys are gonna go here, so we can put 3. Let's put our rally point center of road. All right, and we're gonna put these guys right on the crossroads. I want this open field. I think this is a good compound. Yeah, we'll compound up here as a defensive point. It'll be easy to put some walls here and some towers, and that'll give us a big open killing field to the airfield. This is going to be a weak spot. We will probably have to do a killing field here, and then maybe a squad on these rooftops. We did this in another game. So this rooftop is really good, and this rooftop is really good, so we'll put a squad here. That'll pretty much shut down this entire area, hopefully, if we have enough DPS and ammo. So we're not going to go toes. So if we can drop this with grenades, I don't think we need the toes, so we can go probably ammo. We probably need the ammo, and then that's not enough. 9 points for 5% damage is not good. We probably need radiomen. We need radiomen first, and then ammo. No, we need, and then honestly maybe minigun sparrows. Yeah, minigun sparrows, if we micro them, is probably going to be solid. So we'll need radiomen first. Okay, we already got
Heading to LZ.
tower. Okay. Okay. We don't have enough DPS for those. We need crows. We need crows. We need rapid response, heavy damage. These guys are going to come through here. Maybe, hopefully, let's send the Humvees, and then we'll just run these guys because they'll get there faster. And engineers are building. This engineer's done. You're just going to have to get your cardio in, bro. Don't have enough money to upgrade that. All right. We're gonna have to drop inside here and then run through the field. I'm assuming
Heading Z.
Patient Zero is probably on the peninsula. He's probably over here. Yeah, I don't see any Patient Zero, so let's drop our guys here. We'll assault through that
Tell me where to go.
gateway as I move my... I'm playing on window, so it's easier to record, but sometimes I accidentally click off. Okay. And we're going to switch our grouping to columns so that they're closer together. This will be better for grenades. I wish I could select all infantry. I don't think there's a hotkey. This would be another nice hotkey, devs, is being able to select all infantry in window. All vehicles, all helicopters, all infantry. I'm not seeing an ability to do that because, like, there's no... I basically have to move the helos to grab all these guys, and I don't want to do that because I'm going to run these guys back quickly, and we're missing... Okay, there's our Alex Winters, and then these guys. Oh god. Let's make sure they have their assault rifles out and grenades. We need... Ooh, this is going to be close. We might have to just evac. Doing a double assault like this is not ideal. These guys, I'm going to have to micro one at a time. Okay, why? I just... No, I want to put these guys here. Squad 3, Squad 4. We'll get a grenade out. Okay, yep. Nope. Oh, they turn so slow. Okay. Squad 3. Let's do this. That was not as effective as I thought it'd be. But we got it. Squad 3's dead. I can't. My hotkey's gone. Alright. Okay, well, it works. It does work. It's rough. But it works. Okay. We got $34,000. We got more Humvees. We need lots of Humvees. We'll get 4 more, and then we'll get some more infantry. We'll do 6 M4s and 6 some shotties, and here comes the spitters. Evac. Thank God there was no zombies there. That would have been a wipe. And their bingo ammo. Let's get out of here. Quit driving. Don't aggro them. No. They are going to go back cap, so we can once the helos. Do our assault units re-ammo here next to the barracks? Yes, they do. These guys don't though, so we need to land. We need to land over here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
These Humvees like doing this weird circling thing is odd. What are we shooting at? Oh, okay. Here comes this horde. Humvees. Why can't I select them? Oh, these are the brutes. Alright, helos. Let's go wipe this squad that was running over here.
I love hard work.
Tell me where to go.
There they are. What are the builders' symbols? I rarely see the builders. I can't remember what they look like.
Moving
Where'd
out.
they go?
Heading
Oh,
there
there they
now.
are. Alright, we got more money. We need population out. We got 1 engineer. Oh wait, that's an ammo. I don't need ammo. And where's our other engineer at? Oh, he's over here.
Something...
We can run him over here. He's probably gonna die, but we'll build a thing over here. We're just gonna secure. We're gonna secure this front. We'll have the helos clean, and it would be nice to get some scout helicopters out because they're cheap and we need vision. So we'll get a small helipad. We'll build the helipad first. We'll get more squads out. So we'll do 6 of these and 2 toes or 2 crow. We can't do a crow right now. Where did those guys go?
Heading to LZ.
Oh, they're already at the base. Okay. They got there fast. Ah!
Did you call? Driving there now. I'll be right there.
I think this is enough actually to wipe. So I can't when I hit dismount with all these they're not dismounting, so you have to like select each individual one. Okay, cool.
Got your 6.
Did you call?
Get these guys in here. And we need some engineers. 3 more engineers. We're going to send a crow back to pick up the engineers. Helo pad is getting built. They took this out. That's unfortunate. Can we land here?
Tell me where to go.
And we're getting attacked on the other. Grenades.
Did you call? Did you call?
Moving out. I'll handle it. Tossing a grenade.
Did you call?
Yeah, these frags are good. Okay. Let's get these guys back in the helo. Alright, we've got points. Definitely need Radium and Medic, and we need to get... we're out of power. Shit.
As you order. Give me orders.
Alright. Good job, squad. Let's re-ammo and re-up.
On station.
Call?
We'll just pile them in all over here. And now we've got medics. So let's get 4 medics. No, let's get 3 medics and 2 radio men. We'll put those guys in the helos for ammo. And we'll keep 1 with the squad. And we're losing this base over here somewhere. I think, yeah, that's getting attacked. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough, and the cloud is back. This is gonna be rough. But I think we're figuring out the starting sequence. I think that's the goal here. Is the first 5 minutes of the game. We need a ammo tent over here to resupply. We're gonna put it close to the base. Need to
Tell me where to go.
re-ammo the helos. Bring them in. Yeah, you've got to keep the helos alive. Absolutely got to keep them alive. And now we need scout drones, which we're broke. What's this guy? Oh, we got spitters. Awesome. And I left some of my squad. Okay, we got to go back there and build anyways, so we might as well get Sparrow. Sparrows are only $3,000. Yeah, I think it's worth it to get mobile, but before we do that, I need 3 scout drones. Alright, so we got medics. We'll put 1. We gotta get the engineers. Alright, this convoy is full. We're gonna attempt to take this, but before we do that, I want vision. We've got to get vision. And helos freaking land when I tell you to land.
I've got your 6.
Alright, we're gonna get... Well, I guess we got 2 ready. What was that?
Moving there.
And these guys are still rocking pistols, so we gotta be aware of that. Alright, we're gonna drop radiomen and ammo supplies over here. And there's
Tell me where to go.
the next horde. So we're gonna land a scout helo here. We'll land this one here, and we will land another one. There isn't really any good place to land over here. We'll just have to hopefully keep an eye on it and not let it die. Oh god. Oh god. That's why scouting is useful. I need to get on these rooftops. I have to get... Whew, okay. More Ajaxes. And more infantry. Assaults are pretty damn good because we can get the grenades. So we'll put there is a lot of spitters there. Maybe we can get... if we land here, maybe they won't take so much damage. This is bad. We're gonna land these guys here. Yeah, we'll land them back here.
I have a bad feeling about this. On the go.
And we're gonna send this helo back to pick these guys up. But before we do that, we're gonna take an engineer. So we will land this guy back over here. Let's get our infantry out. I have to manually select every single crow.
As you command.
I wish I could put formations on the vehicles. So we're gonna select 3, 4, so 4. Drop a ammo right there, and then
Give me
radio men.
orders.
Let's do our 1. We don't have enough money for an A10. Now we do. That's a nice A10 run. All right, grenades are good.
As you wish.
Let's get an engineer over here to get them back.
Moving there.
Get an ammo thing down. Alright, we're getting attacked again by
Give
spitters.
me orders.
Yeah, they're just punching. If we can block this off, they're gonna have to route somewhere else. So, okay. Let's just push the convoy this way. We'll leave the infantry at the base.
Moving out. On the go.
I think we're just gonna push on foot. We'll bring some.
Ready to go.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up those guys, and then this helo. We can't clear these guys. I need some infantry. We'll get some more. We'll get another 5-man. I do need radio men with them, so we'll get a radio. In fact, we'll get a medic too, and it's almost nighttime. Okay, nighttime. We need to put an outpost here. This is the only place that we can D-up, and we have to dive the tower again soon. We do have enough for tows now. So what's the next thing that would allow us to dive effectively? Maybe Cerberus? We could go miniguns. That's a lot of money though. We don't have the cash. We have to be very smart. We've got to take out this tower before nighttime. So we need to build. So here's the ending of, I'll call like day 1, like the opening sequence. We need to get an outpost built. So main objectives, like if we're gonna zoom out and talk real quick for opening sequence, you've got to dive the tower immediately. Priority number 1 is dive tower with an assault squad with the helos. Get the tower gone. We don't have enough firepower and maneuverability to clean up the zombies that get through. It seems like they stop once they get there to their destination. So it might be worth it to not waste time going back and forth on the back line until you get your outpost up. So I think I screwed up here as far as like macro strategy. I don't think I need to be sending helos back and forth to clean up these guys. I need to secure the leak and secure the front. In this case, it would have been like right here. I needed to secure them from leaking through because this is the channel or the avenue that they're going to come through from the airfield. And then once it's secure, get an outpost up and preferably another outpost. So we need an outpost here, we need an outpost here, and we can put rooftop units over here with radiomen to kind of cover this for a little bit, and then clean up the back line. Maybe another Sparrow, but it's on top of that. If you're playing at this difficulty level, you've got to. I can't let this tower run all night because it's going to be massive. So we have to dive it. The question is, do we dive it with helos or do we dive it with a Cerberus? Flamethrowers would be nice, but they're too expensive for day one. These 240, I don't think heavies are worth it until day 2. And these are also going to do better against the Juggernauts. I actually do want to fight a Juggernaut to see how freaking ridiculous they are. But these 240s will probably help at least a little bit with the Juggernauts. We need, there's not really good AT in tier 1, which kind of sucks. It would be nice if they just put a AT unit in that's just like a low tech, like maybe like a one-shot law, like a fire one-shot law for an infantryman or something. And then tier 2 could be like smalls, and then maybe javelins could be tier 3. Because the counterplay for armored units is basically just Ajaxes, toes. That's really the only effective anti-tank that's going on right now. So, okay. We're going to scout
Tell me where to go.
with the helo. I could do a gun run. Wait a second. Hold on. I don't know how much damage Precision Strike does with radiomen, but it could be a possibility. Okay. Let's
Did you call? Did you call? Did you call?
get a gun run. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the tower looks like, and I'm gonna test out radiomen airstrike. That's not a bad gun run. This is gonna be dangerous.
Tell me.
Let's manage these. You have to use grenades. Like there's no way. Oh god. Oh, okay. We need there's just so many. All right. So that's a wipe. That's why these close quarters, we need open fields. We have to get open fields into, like, you cannot fight, especially on this difficulty level in the CQB. All right, those guys are just dead. This is game. All I want to know is how much damage does the airstrike do to the tower. That's just bad positioning. So
Did you call?
this was preventable. This was preventable if I had scouted. This is why vision and intelligence is so important in an RTS. If I had just flown a fucking scout, a $1,000 scout drone over there, I wouldn't have lost $70,000 of units because of my laziness. And what's the range on? It's a pretty good range, actually. Let's see how much damage that airstrike does. Oh wow. Okay, so that's the game. That's the game plan, is airstriking. If we can just get one radioman close enough to the tower, we're good. And
On station.
Where's my radioman? Also, I gotta switch these guys off. They're still on pistols. That would have helped a little bit. That probably would have done a little bit. Okay, so what did we learn on this run? 1, radioman, airstrike, freaking awesome for nighttime. You definitely got to use the precision strike and get a radioman in to the tower. Also, I want to test the beacon too. We have enough. I want to see what the range increase is on the beacon, so we'll just experiment with this real quick while we're doing this. But definitely want radioman. For sure, we want radioman.
Heading to
We'll
LZ.
test out the range here with the beacon. Oh, are these guys still living? Once they have the flying and the crawling in, though, this strategy is not going to work super well. But let's check out how much more range we get with the radioman. Okay.
On station. I'll handle it.
Also, another thing, devs, when you exfil, I guess the default right now is you still have selection of the helicopter, which is nice. I actually do like that because you can get it out quickly. We'll just tell the helicopter to fuck off. And, okay, so current distance is this house, and then we build this beacon. We'll see how far our distance is. Yep. Squad wipe. Sorry, Radioman. Good luck. Okay. Let's see what this distance is. Right. I'm confused. Oh, so here's the default. And then with the tower.
On station.
That's his default range. So it's over double the size. Still not a huge amount, but it's enough that you could possibly just drop a beacon. Yeah, you could probably drop a beacon here, and you could definitely hit it from there. You don't have to run up and drop, so you can find a decent spot. And then this one is going to be the hard one. It's in an open field. You could drop here, and I don't think there's like towers or spawns that spawn over here, so this is a safe spot to drop. It would be nice to be able to build the beacons on top of the towers or on top of buildings. I don't think you can build on top of buildings right now.
As you command. As you wish. Ready to go.
Let's see if we can. I don't think you can build on buildings.
Give me orders.
Also, another interesting idea for the helos. Yeah, you can't build on the buildings. If you want to make like cool cinematics or cool like clips for short forms, if you change the actual animation of the helos landing, because Little Bird, like if you watch like Night Stalker, like actual like the top tier pilot of Little Birds, they do amazing maneuvers to land on places extremely quickly, and it would just look cool. It'd be cool for content to have like a animation sequence or a landing sequence that's like a hot drop onto a building extremely quickly and then in and out. So the sequence, you could actually have the entire sequence a drop and then fly off, so that way you don't have to micromanage it. Like a 2-point click, like hot drop, click where you want to click, and then click for evac, and then it just flies in, drops the guys, and flies out as quickly as possible. So what did we learn on this one? Dropping 2 engineers, definitely the good move. I like that. So bringing engineers with that scouting squad, and then the grenades do work, so we can drop the tower quickly. As far as starting, I think Radioman is the best start, actually, because you need ammo. You need units on the rooftops as quickly as possible, because it just increases their survivability, and you need the airstrike. So I think the starting order is Radioman to airstrike to either radio relay or medic. I think that is the optimal build order for the game. And I don't know if I'm starting center because it's the highest population and the best map presence, because you can get to wherever the horde is as quickly as possible. But the one downside of the center is, let me turn off these helos.
Tell me where to go.
The helo, okay, there we go. There's not really rooftops that you can cover, so you can put a squad here. There's definitely a lot of funneling coming through here, and you put a squad here. You could put a squad here, but over here, you could do this building. So take that back. There are some buildings, but I think the next question is, like, where is the best place to build a base starting out? Definitely not in here, for sure. I think airfield, this is probably the best starting position, just as far as defense, but it is far away from everything, so your ability to maneuver is not that great. I wonder about, I've never built a base over here. There is good sight lines, so like you got a very defensible cliff face here with choke points and killing fields. This place is not the best to defend, but you could definitely put units on top of the rooftops. Yeah, you could definitely put squads here, and you could definitely put squads here and here and here, and you have two pretty close money makers to defend. So I'm gonna turn down the sound, the audio. It's already pretty good. I think this might actually be the best spawn. So these two right here, because you can make a good amount of money. The next closest one is going to be over here. So if the zombies spawn over here, you can easily capture these, and then your line of defense is going to be this cliff face. No, it's not, because there's all this open area where they're going to start spawning and pushing into you, and there's a gas tower that spawns right here. But I mean, you can just easily get a mortar up and take it. But if the gas cloud spawns over here, or here, your defensive line is going to be definitely this building. It's kind of, yeah, this building will probably aggro most of them. You might have to put a secondary defense here. Actually, this cliff face right here is amazing because they have to run all the way around to get you. So towers here would be great, and then a squad on this building, and then a squad on this rooftop. That covers most of that. And then you've got this cliff face. So yeah, I think the defense here is you want to save the towers. You want to put towers here if they're over here, and you want to put squads here, and you put more towers. Because you can put towers from this side here. If they spawn center though, this is a weak start because they're going to spread. They're going to have a lot of territory to take. Yeah, so if they spawn in the center, Civic Center, it's probably the hardest game to play because you have to contain all this, and you're not going to be able to. Yeah, Civic Center is going to be a rough one. If they do spawn Civic Center, if you do build a base here, you'll definitely want to push this way because it's got more open field. It's all CQB over here mostly, and this is just a meat grinder in the CQB. You need heavy DPS, which you don't have in the early game, and these are open killing fields. So yeah, like creating a killing field here. This is like the worst part right here is trying to defend this cliff face. This cliff face is not easily defendable, and the devs or map makers, thoughts for this is if the zombies spawn in the center and they push up this face wall, it's extremely hard to defend. You're gonna have to get down here, but this cliff face, because they can punch through here and they can go this way and they can go this way, it's really rough to try to defend this, and it's so steep, I don't think towers can shoot down. I mean, towers might be able to shoot down. You could put towers here, and then towers here, but yeah, it's going to be a hard defense on this cliff face. Over here, though, you got plenty of open room. You can just excavate all this stuff, and you have plenty of sight lines. So, okay, that seems to be the opening sequence. So you want to drop units as quickly as possible. You want to build cash, take other engineers and drop 2 engineers to build your other cash reserves. It might even be worth it to take 3 engineers and drop the 3rd one and get as much cash rolling as quickly as possible, because you gotta have cash rolling as fast as you can, because you can get more. The more cash rolling you have, the more DPS you can get out on the field as quickly as possible. And the assaults are great with the grenades in swarms. Micromanaging the grenades is critical. Not letting the little birds die is critical. And radiomen airstriking the towers is definitely the go-to strategy as far as opening sequence. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned some stuff. I will see you in the next one.